Hola. Volver.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation.
Este Lucho, estoy transmitiendo con la Play. Fíjate si se me escucha o no.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. And I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Barella. Schneider. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Bullet. The ball's gone astray. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Aims beyond the defence. Zanetti. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Rafael Leao. Backward it goes. That's good defending, very good defending. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Martinez. And he's quick to return it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Down to a simple miscalculation. Yeah. No more, no less. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Nesta goes back to front. And here's Lautaro Martinez. No way through. Quality ball. And the pass is intercepted. Here's Lautaro Martinez. Mateus. Chance! Approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort!
Oh.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Cafu gets it away. Rafael Leao.
That was lovely, that.
Rafael Leao going forward. Now it's Okafor. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
This ended up in no man's land. Bastoni. Cafu. Rafael Leao might just make this. Dybala. Okafor. Real chance! Decent clearance.
Oh.
And here's Rafael Leao. Barella receives. And the finish!
Oh.
He scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched.
Pasa nada, dale, no pasa nada.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The first breakthrough.
Dale, Raika, dale.
Yes, this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
Dybala!
Vale,
It's a
por
foul. It could be a penalty. Milan could not have chosen a worse moment.
lo penal.
This further to improve their cause.
Mal, eh.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much
Bueno,
more
no
than a
atrás.
formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Como are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's got away from him. Good claim. No margin for error there. Okafor was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Barella. Now it's Rafael Leao.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bullet. Mateus. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
¿Cómo?
And we've reached half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Nada, dale. 2 goles no hay nada. 2 goles no son nada. Dale, la concha a tu madre. Dale, Sorete.
Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one
Mira, boludo,
thing they
lo que tiene,
don't
boludo,
want
la
to do,
concha.
Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Hullet. Well
Mira,
seen.
boludo, lo que tiene este chabón,
He
boludo.
read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see he's not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. And
Mirá, boludo, lo que tiene, llega primero, boludo, ¿vos podés creer? Se equivocó.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Shevchenko. And that's been won straight back. Looking for options for movement. It's rising.
Dale, loco, hacelo, loco, dale, hermano. Hijo de remil puta. La puta madre que te reparió. Dale, loco, tan difícil va a hacerse la pelota. Está todo cagado el Chile.
This is De Bruyne. He's found a way. And De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it
No,
and dealing with it.
Vamos a unos cambios. Ah, me lo echaron a este, con razón. La concha bien de tu madre. Me lo echaron, con razón, me lo echaron. Por eso dio un hueco impresionante. No, está difícil. Me lo echaron. Con razón.
De Bruyne with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Snyder. The message is clear. None shall pass. Picks one through. Might be danger here. Milan can't breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they
Cargar el mal asiste, la concha de tu madre.
That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cargar el mal asiste, hermano.
Now it's De Bruyne. Como appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cargar el mal asiste, la
Plays
concha.
it forward. Zanetti kept his eye
Cargar el
on
mal
it.
asiste, la concha de tu madre.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Davids simply refused to be outdone there. Snyder. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Okafor. Well timed, excellent interception. Bullet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Snyder.
Dale, la concha de tu madre, con uno menos te lo estoy ganando.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Loco, y el penal a mí no me cobra.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dame la pelota, la concha de tu madre.
Mateus. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Knocks it into space.
Dale, ya corregí la defensa. Me lo ganaste porque me echaron uno, hijo de mil puta. Mira vos, papá que me apuro, loco.
Now it's De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Pull it. Martinez.
Está todo cagado.
And this is Dybala.
Mátela, muerto. Perro de mierda, tomátela, te abusás porque.
Mateus.
Mirá vos, boludo, tío, un horror todo este.
Nicely weighted ball.
Mátela, gato de mierda.
Cafu with the clearance. And they're quick to get it back.
Mátela, la concha bien de tu madre, te haces el bueno. Gil de mierda.
He's a sharp little ball.
Mira la pelota que le pone, boludo. ¿Puede creer? ¡Qué verga, boludo! ¡Ay, Dios! Ah, que tomemos ahí. Dignamente. Hay que perder dignamente, hay que perder.
Substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And here's Del Piero. Dybala getting forward. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hay que perder dignamente, pero.
And here's Van Basten. Cannavaro. Here's Rafael Leao. Barella. Now it's De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Nada.
And with that, it is
Hay
pretty
que
much
perder
a
dignamente.
done deal.
Tómate.
That was a given. It always was. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that
¿A qué le
weren't painful
gustaba?
enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Milan really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see.
Zapada, ¿no?
Sabes que creo que el método que usaban, o sea, no lo hablo que dejan, pero en el día, viste, una semana fue, claro, le fallaba, le falló siempre, costó para el otro.
Pero porque no sabían.
Porque nosotros hasta un momento éramos, hasta mi hermano Alejandro, éramos los cuatro.
Pero cuando fue el médico de la señora no conoce los métodos de informarla. Bueno, la madre Claudio lo prefieron, ella no quiso. Prefieron de la ay no, por ahí también dice que capaz que le dejé y que diga, ay no, ¿cómo voy a hacer eso?
Ahora, como testigos, ahora viste que vos seas consciente, pero ahora la sangre, antes salía tu sangre y no la podés usar más. Y ahora vos podés, tu sangre la podés guardar y la podés usar en un caso, pero tu sangre. Y métodos de cosas, por ejemplo, que yo hice una rodilla que la gente que te sacan sangre, la licúan.
En realidad se está cansando, pero le ponen la sangre.
No, es una plaqueta. Eso es como un idioma. Eso se lo ponen para el pelo, ahí
Para la cara, le hacen tratamiento en la cara y todo eso.
Eso también está así, la conciencia está permitido.
Para la rodilla también se hizo la buena de que resultó, que es bárbaro. Dice, bueno, la hermana de él la querían operar. Le el tratamiento, parece que anda bien.
Hay que aguantar el pistolito.
Pero bueno, pero después de la recuperación, y aparte después nunca quedó así de la operación.
Y no a todos le hace lo mismo, porque la mamá de Malvina se hizo y no le gustó.
No.
Pero es una mujer muy se regenera el cartílago.
Porque estaba también que no podía caminar. Bueno, y viste Leo que tuvo el problema en la cadera, que también estaba casi que no caminaba. Bueno, él lo salvó el traumatólogo que lo mandó a hacer ejercicio. Y ahora parece que está bien.
¿Qué tenía?
Él dice que viste la cadera, claro, dice que apoya y parece que tiene como desgastado más de un lado que de otro. Y bueno, también lo querían operar.
Eso se con un poco. Mi compañero se operó hace poquito de eso. Ahora que en 2 meses, o sea, le cortaron la parte
hombro también me duele, todo el izquierdo, aunque el izquierdo lo tengo mal.
Porque no trabajas. Vos sos derecha. Y como que esa parte no.
Tengo como la pierna más. Todo si me pasa, me pasa la izquierda.
Y es de la cabeza para el otro lado, en todo caso. ¿Sabías eso, no?
Sí, tengo que hemisferio.
Es el contrario.
No me funciona. Ninguno de los dos me funciona.
Está como la abuelita.
Funciona menos que el otro.
Estás camino la abuelita.
Sí,
Che,
la verdad que hay que hacerse ver el que
¿sabes?
me neurológico.
¿Sabes algo de María y eso?
Arriba.
Nunca más. Yo la que veo a tu tía allá sí, todavía está viva.
Iba a ir a ver en un momento y
Es mío, no sé. El guión. Es el mío. Cometí un error.
Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy. And his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able to...
And Batistuta! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Spread to the right. That is a great pick out. He's a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Strong running down that left flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Squeeze it through. And here's Barella. Low into the middle. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's managed to get free.
Dale, loco.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barella. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. McKennie. Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Rafael Leao. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And he shoots! Goal! Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And he's forced to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul.
Y sacarle tarjeta. Roja, chao. Nos vemos. Nos vemos en Dino. La concha te madre, a mí mismo esa tarjeta. Chao, andate. Retirate. Chupa verga. Chao. Retirate. Chupa pija.
Co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Te confiaste? A mí es el mismo, con otra cuenta este. Este es el mismo que me ganó hoy. Y acá se cambió de cuenta, debe tener otra cuenta. Concha de tu madre. ¿Qué pacho? ¿Te confiaste?
¿Cómo sabes que es él?
Porque tienen todo el mismo icono, 1907, y además que tiene varias cuentas, yo también tengo varias cuentas. Todo igual, tenía nombre, todo igual, ¿entendés? Claro, ese partido, cuando acordé cómo me jugaba él, cambié la formación. Fue con tres centrales, fue con dos puntas, le jugué con cuatro mediocampistas y dos delanteros. Así es. Claro, y así papá, con el gol, ya el primer gol le metió. Y empezaba jugando, papá, salvo que le doy a la Davis, y la toco rápido y se me tira los pies. Yo me la banqué todo el partido. No sé de dónde. Yo me la banqué todo el partido.
¿Que sea otro idioma? ¿Lo entiende igual?
No, puede ser brasilero, pero no era brasilero de acá. Así que bueno, se ve que se levanta temprano a jugar este también. Yo le jugué así. Le jugué tres centrales. Y le jugué con dos puntas. Le jugué con Zanetti por derecha. Y dos delanteros, Le como todo el medio campo. Este es otro rival. Que me juega así, 4-4-2, 4-3-1-2 me juega.
Olice.
Gran jugadorazo.
Pero te hace atrevido. Me gusta a mí porque te hace cosas así, atrevido, te la pasa, te la muestra. Yo no puedo jugar con eso, pues le pego.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this
¿Lo
opening
viste?
day. Two
Lo tengo acá,
teams seeking the perfect
Sí,
pick-me-up
juega.
start.
Decir, para mí no juega más porque no debe querer. Porque el chabón hace lo que quiere, boludo. Me parece que es mejor que el otro, que el de Barcelona, boludo. Sí, que... ¿Cómo se llama el de Barcelona? No, el pibito que reemplazó a Messi.
It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect leading of the game, and all done with immaculate discipline.
Mirá vos la pelota, creo.
Sharp little ball here, and it's made its way to... And Martinez!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study.
Vos fíjate, yo estos juegan con el coso, ¿cómo se llama?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Luis Alberto gets on his bike and on the move. Goes looking wide. Chiesa providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! He's gone direct here.
Turán, le ganaste, Turán ese muerto.
Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Now that's well seen too. Ribery. And here's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! But
No, el gol que cerra.
it's going to go a long way.
La regaló. Me la regaló, boludo, me quedé corto.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Defending of the desperate variety.
Aguantale, dale, pegale largo.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Chiesa. Cross from Chiesa. Terrific
La
effort!
pelota me saca, hijo de mil putas, ¿eh?
Well, that is one way. Little doubt, that is a foul.
¿Algunas son? Pasa como loco.
And he is going into
Pará de
that.
correr con eso.
The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Luis Alberto. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a simple one for the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's run loose here.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance!
Creí, muerto.
That's a superb piece of defending. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Well, the clearance is short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Always goal side. Zanetti. Shevchenko. He's rising!
No te puedo creer el orto que tiene este chabón, loco.
And that is well cleared. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Tries to pass it through. Serginho. And it's Ribery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
¿Cómo sacan al tiro el hijo de mí?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Pull it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Dale, parala por acá, la concha bien de tu madre. El harto este.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eso que no tengo el smart puesto acá. Tengo el smart puesto, lo voy a mirar si tengo mal. El segundo tiempo en mí.
Martinez. Zanetti. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Toma. No,
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shevchenko.
No puede tener tanto orto este chabón, boludo. No te puedo creer. ¿Para qué lo maté, boludo?
And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Milan certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Barella. Ribery. And it's DiMarco. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Agregado.
And it's played forward. DiMarco. Engages and forces him off the ball. Davids. Shevchenko. Tries to play it through. Martinez. Steve Martinez!
El orto este, boludo. Así un ojete tiene el pendejo este. 16 años lo tiene. Todo el día jugando está.
Mateus. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Bastoni. To Barella. Martinez. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. That looks a good cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Chiesa is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
No,
Not a
really.
trickle is getting through.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ribery, that's going across goal. And the keeper beats it away. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Yo, vos sabía que iba a hacer eso.
And it's
Oh, la
Barella.
concha de tu madre.
Looking to play him in. That is good progress on the left. Can he get it through? Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
This is their second corner of the game. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Mira el orto que tiene rebote, cómo queda. Concha de tu madre, loco.
Pass. Not the most accurate pass. Pull it, running with intent. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Milan really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And pull it!
Mala concha bien de tu madre. ¿Tanto orto vas a tener?
Well, before we can even delve into the detail,
Concha
the
bien de tu
significance
madre.
of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Numero 9.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Il numero 8. Schneider.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Schneider purring through the gears. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? It's run loose, who's going to get there? And they're back on the ball again. Some good work on the right flank here.
That was lovely, that.
And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Looking for the far post.
Oh,
he's done it! Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Schneider.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The ball goes in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Whoa, whoa.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And they can counter here. Now it's Del Piero. Played out to the left flank. Look at the space. He's having a shot! Luis Alberto. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting... Oh, what has happened here?
Ya vos, tira de espalda el pase, boludo.
Ribery. And it's Serginho. That is lovely. Barella. Costa Curta. He's having a pop! Schneider. It's just beyond his reach. Barella. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Costa Curta. Luis Alberto. And here's Thuram. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 2. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. No, that's too long. Now it's Martinez. Serginho in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Mirá bola, ¿qué hace, boludo?
Well, they can break here. He's picked his way through.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Saca la tarjeta, me iba solo, la concha bien de tu madre.
A pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, they're probably going to bend it in. They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
That's an extraordinary save from Sommer. And the pass is intercepted. Great ball, and he's in here. Referee has just said play on. Calhanoglu aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space.
Buena pelota que pone.
Serginho has cut it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Turan.
No, con la concha, tu madre.
That is headed for the middle. Getting up there! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really?
Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. This one to set the tone. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Martinez is the next man in the spotlight. No, he clatters the post.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So on to the second man. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve. Keeper went the right way, but it was too good for him. DiMarco, second to go. Oh, no one's saving that. He had to, and he did. Schneider is the third man to step forward. That's a brilliant read.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Ribery, the third man up. Oh, great save! That is a great save! So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, it didn't change.
Calhanoglu is fourth up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Dispatched. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Delivers with wit. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Great defending, strong and determined. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, there is little doubt that Carlos Tevez will be a headline maker, a bringer of relentless drive and energy.
Yeah, he's dynamic, clever, and regardless of where he starts, he tends to play without a fixed position. I suspect he'll operate centrally, but his vision and work rate will mean he'll play out wide and deeper when needed. He's a nightmare for any defence to track.
That's him in a nutshell. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Mateus. Now it's Tevez. Dragushin. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Coleman is wide and looking to get onto this. Yeah. Oh, he's found support out wide. Troy shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Boca Juniors really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Tevez. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Tevez surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And that should get the job done. And it's Varane. And Tevez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found a way through. And here's Iniesta. Iniesta touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shifted it to the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. That's the keeper's ball. Half an hour played now, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
I
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tevez. Cruyff. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Iniesta. He's found a way through. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Iniesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Deftly away. This ended up in no man's land. It's a good ball out wide. He is starved of space and time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Tevez. Oh, some astute defending there. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Mateus. Cruyff. Vieira. And the counter is on. Cruyff. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So, into the second half.
Boca Juniors have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Tries to cross. Oh, good effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? That has been knocked clear. He's cut it out. Coleman. Iniesta. Spread to the right. Guti providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Space for him to turn and look. Nicely shaped cross. Varane getting this one clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vieira, under intense pressure.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Guti is in a really good position out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
¿Cómo fuiste, Lucho?
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
¿Me escucha?
Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Coleman. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, they could break here. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. Played into the box. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Tevez. Half an hour gone in the second half. Pelé. Iniesta in acres of space.
Tira el centro, vamos a tirar el centro.
Foot in. And it's Vieira. And this is Pelé, and he's running for Pelé!
Oh, la concha tu madre.
Just the wrong side.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Los cambios, ¿no?
Cambio en Boca Juniors.
Vamos Boca.
Juniors can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Número 32. Tevez. Entran número 11. Número 22. Número 15.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's rising.
Mira vos, ven el orto que tiene la concha de tu madre.
No, just not quite.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, great leap! That's going to go a long way. Rosicki with the delivery. And he can clear it away. That's an excellent interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rosicki.
No puedo creer, boludo, que la pierdo ahí. Vamos a hacer el gol, muerto aquí. Mirá vos, boludo, la para ahí. Ah, lindo que me haga el gol ahí. Ah, la concha, toma, dame un minuto más, dame.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective.
Pepi, mi buen amigo.
Para guardarlo, no puede estar eso afuera. Digamos, yo estaba en presidencia que vos vayas ahí. Claro, claro que alguien te lo llevó cuando. O sea, me molestaba, me podés avisar, che, me molesta el piano, ¿qué hago? Y lo vemos, no podés sacar el piano de afuera y apoyar el techo de basura de esa ruina. Eso es mío. Y aparte, esto es también de ustedes. Igual tirame cuando te hablo, Pepi.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He's having a shot!
Concha, come on.
And Australia are in front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Nicely spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run he's making out on the left.
That was lovely, that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Australia clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Iniesta. And this is Pele.
Australia really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Suta. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Cross goes in there. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
And he's forced to go back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Iniesta venturing down the left. Defending here is really tight. Suta.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Iniesta. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cruyff. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Boca Juniors certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Great vision. Cross into the box. And that was very necessary. Shevchenko, always looking for that half a chance. Burgess. Nice sequence of passes this. That's a super give and go. And he's got his cross in. That is a brilliant interception. Pele. Now it's Shevchenko.
¿Cómo?
If they want to count...
And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Boca Juniors finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution in progress.
We're on the move again.
Boca Juniors can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Boca Juniors come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. Messi going forward. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the return pass. Pullet. Now it's Pele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Always onto this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Almost an hour gone. Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only 1 down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That's going wide left. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank. That's a decent clearance. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Varane. Oh, this is a very good run.
Such good technique.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Iniesta. And here's Cruyff. And that's another good win of the ball. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Australia.
¿Ya? Cinta contacto no, W de 40 tengo.
No, pero tendría que contarte
This
para
looks
decir.
like a more than decent chance to strike. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Hullet. Vieira. And this is Shevchenko, showing good feet. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop
El
now.
chimichurri.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know,
Me gusta
the
el
interest
chimichurri.
value in this
¿Y el
game
pan?
might just take off from here.
¿Y el PAM? Ah, ¿compraron?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Shevchenko! And there's a goal! Boca Juniors are all square. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
26 minutes is number 20, Andrei Shevchenko.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Messi, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Oh, well played, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Not the most convincing of passes. That's a good run down the left. Crosses it in, punched away. In once more. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's hoisted clear. And that will be
¡Pambolano!
the final.
Tengo transmitiendo con la consola, ¿no?
Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it
A ver,
wasn't to
que me
be,
marca.
and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to
¿El
their
qué?
strengths, there could only have been
Acá pongo la, si quiero la cámara, pongo ahí, mirá.
in football.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us
And a
tonight.
quick
A
reminder
very good
today
evening to
please
one and
take
all.
all without bins.
Bueno, igual cuando viene esto del bajo y...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Pinches it off him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Es re dulce, boludo.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tiene gusto a uva. Tiene gusto a uva, esa uva, ¿viste la uva que es verde?
In acres of space out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. And this is Pele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. He's got away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the top.
He leaps for it. Really nicely worked opportunity. That's some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talented technique of the highest standard.
Cannavaro. And it's Bellingham. Boca Juniors, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Messi, looking for the run. Cannavaro, cross flung into... Oh, greatly! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Boca Juniors are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the counter is on. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi!
That's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Gabriel. Boca Juniors are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to...
And the shots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Nesta. He's on it, can he get away? Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi! 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 Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Pele, it's a promising position. What about this cross?
De cerdo comprate, ¿no?
Towering header. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bruno Guimaraes. Boca Juniors looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. This is a promising build-up. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Vieira. Baresi.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's in plenty of space here. Joelinton, and a shot! That's another chance!
Anotó.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vieira. No, no way through. And he plays one through. And it's made its way to him. Rummenigge.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a decent clearance. And the referee has blown for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Boca Juniors looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Nesta. Cruyff. Now then, and Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Messi.
Boca Juniors find a position of real strength now. Joelinton distributed tidily. Savinho stood his ground strongly. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Boca Juniors, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham powering forward here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Douglas Luiz, spread to the right. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it. Oh, good play. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's undercooked that. Nesta. Vieira. Cannavaro, who does have an assist to his name. That's a throw. Linton. Joao Pedro. And it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's straight offside.
¿A dónde compraste al final, Dami? ¿Allá o allá? ¿Qué chorizo te digo? De carne, te digo, ¿no?
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third.
Le siento el gusto de siempre.
Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Over to the right flank. Danilo. Now it's Joao Pedro. Oh, that's delightful. Joao Pedro!
Gordo.
And it's been taken short. And he's in on goal. He slings it in. Pele. Rummenigge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham picks it up out wide. Carlos Augusto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Neymar, and it's Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Pele.
Ah, hermano, te va a ganar este muerto.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Passes short and sharp. Oh, well played, well played. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's looking wide. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's managed to get free. Taken back almost at once. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's destined for the flank. Rummenigge. Now it's Pele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Marquinhos. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, they can break here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Boca Juniors, just a thrill to win.